Mr. Arnott.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. I mean, I think it's probably no surprise to you that I'm going to oppose this kind of project anyway. A House of Europe with a Europa experience, 360-degree cinema. I'm not convinced that that is really what taxpayers' money should be for in the first place. I think what Mr. Dupre said, when he asked, will this win the average citizen over to Europe? Well, either it won't, in which case it's money that's not very well spent, or it will, in which case it's bordering on propaganda, quite frankly. But a couple of specific questions on the amounts that have been mentioned here. The annual rent, it says in this document, the annual rent excluding VAT and parking was 5.85 million. It then adds in $1 million per year for the fit-out, which is discounted then by 30%. Presumably, that discount only really corresponds to the structural works anyway, so I'm not convinced that that is even much of a discount. And that then takes us up to the 6.55 million euros, which is mentioned in point 14 of the in section 2. When it's said in point 12 then, excluding VAT and parking, is that a misprint or is it including VAT and parking? Can I also ask, is there a break clause in this lease? Because if you're talking about a 20-year lease for something, then as we've seen with the Medicines Agency, any proposed lease that lacks a break clause runs into potential problems later on. So certainly for a lease of that length, there should be a break clause in it. So just on the amounts and on the break clause, if I could get a response to those, please.
And obviously no one's got any hidden agenda here. But I think we can now move on to the vote. This is an electronic vote, colleagues, and the vote is open.
Le scrutin est clos.
The vote is closed. And that's carried 15 to 5 with 3 abstentions.